Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Hollow Knight Silksong, and today we're gonna do Bellhart, probably. I've threatened to do this a lot, and we haven't done it yet. Is my controller working? No. Well, that is not ideal. Alright. You know, it'll probably work. It'll probably wake up at any moment now. It is doing the blue circle of thought upon the screen, and I am relatively confident that, yeah, at any moment... Oh my goodness. My computer is really going through it. Hey Coolio. Hey Poison. Yeah. Silksong.exe is not responding. Please start responding. There we go. Alright, now everything is responsive. That password game? Hi Poison, welcome back. And yes, good afternoon. Alright, so Bellhart, we're gonna... I'm thinking that it'll be this little thing right here that links in, because we've been most of the other places. So we'll just drop on in and pour it out. Do I have a lot of money on me or anything? No, not very much. I mean, I have a lot rolled up, but not free money, not in my pockets. Hi, Poison. You say you're busy? Well, see ya. It's nice seeing you again, and perhaps I'll see you around. See, now that you're near the end game, you can watch the stream to the fullest. Awesome. Yeah, you know, I knew a lot of people would be playing it themselves and not wanting to watch me play, but you know, it's just, it was too alluring, right? Like, I had such a good time with Hollow Knight. Me getting all dramatic and quitting the game notwithstanding, you know. And I've had a great time with this one, too. Me getting dramatic and complaining about the money notwithstanding. I never made the video that I was threatening to make about how to make money in Silksong, because I just got over it. Really, I didn't need nearly as much as I thought. I just needed to string up like 300 beads, but I got like 1,000 I'm running around with. I'm just gonna keep it though, right? I'll just grind more money if I ever want more. Alright. Can we go up here? I think we have to go around. Got scared of spoilers since I got the Wanderer's Crest. Fair enough. Yeah, I definitely, you know, I took a non-traditional route through, which, you know... definitely could have lent itself to all sorts of things, you know. It didn't end up doing too much story-wise, but of course it would have been like, you know, this is what is going to be coming in. But yeah, Beat Stream Mechanical Lifesaver, for sure. I've already got this flower, I think. Yep. Okay, this wasn't even the room I thought I was in, but I guess we can go... Oh, can we get up all the way there? Whoops. I was here so long ago that I have no memory whatsoever of where I've been. I mean, the map says I've been here. That's right. It's like I didn't remember what it was. I wanted to check it out again, but that's Polyp Lady. Well, I guess we go down and then to the right. How did I get to Shellwood? So elevator up. Came across with the pogo before we even had dash here to the wormway. And then once you get dash, you can come up here and go through the wormway like so. And then I ended up in Shellwood. So I got to Shellwood and then went all the way through Bellhart and then like to Greymore and basically went everywhere you could go without having the floaty thing, and then went back down here to get the floaty thing. And then, you know, later got wall kick and progressed on. But yeah, so I got to Shellwood before I went to even no, because you get dash and deep docks. I went there as soon as I got the dash, basically. I went to Shellwood before I met Lace. Alright, so we need to get... There's a flea that's stuck there, and we just need to help them out. Ha. Ha. You know, Wanderer's Crest makes a lot of these sort of things a lot easier than they would be. I don't regret at all that I found it incredibly early. Wow, 2 hits? Gross. Oh, the fast travel's here. Well, that's good. It'll be good to get that. Hello, buddy! The boss doesn't appear there because of the flea caravan, unless you've already fought them. The flea caravan only went up there, like, pretty recently for me. I had already gone all the way to Greymore, way before the flea caravan moved on. But yeah, I fought, you know, a bunch of bosses. I don't remember, like, specifically, like, a hard boss over here. But it's possible that because I came through the other way that it just didn't happen also. Morwing does not sound familiar. I think maybe because I came from the left-hand side, I was just able to, like, open a gate. And maybe that is, like, a thing that happens. Because, yeah, no, I don't think so. If it would have, like, come up on the screen, I think I would remember it. Yeah, no more wing. I would have fought him until I won, or I'd still be fighting him, you know me. But yeah, I mean, I'm not, like, thrilled that I skipped it. I would have loved to have done the fight. We'll have to, you know, I'll have to make a point to go that way the next run I do so I can experience it. I do love a boss fight. Anyway... Now that we've got our little fast travel here, we can continue moving on with the exploration. But no, I would characterize my walk from Shellwood to Greymoor as very casual, except for, dying whenever I was first learning who the mobs were and how they did. Unlike my experience on Sinner's Road, man, it took a couple hits there before I started waking up. Alright, so... And this is this other area that we hadn't been in. And I get... Oh, a mask shard. Very cool. Hey, Liam. How are you? Yeah, I mean, I went into Sinner's Road, and I was already, it was last night. I had worked all day. It's not like I spent, like, a ton of time on it there, but it was definitely more than I was expecting, because I guess I didn't expect it to be an area at all, really. Oh no, they're gonna make me walk back the whole way? Well... Joke's on them, I'll just die. Well, we got the soak there. Yeah, we'll be fine. Why'd I try to duck like I can duck? Ah! Alright, so the good news is now you can fast travel right back up there and get to moving. Have I noticed that so many enemies do no damage? It's pretty annoying. Yeah, it's just a thing to get used to, I guess. Surprising, I guess, is what I would characterize it as. It's, the only ones that really annoy me are when they do, like, 2 bursts of 1 damage, like, they hit you and then you run into their body, so you take, like, 2, or, like, on bosses where you take 2 damage just by, like, bumping into them. Because, like, I'm okay with, like, one of their attacks doing it, or if they jump on me, but it feels a little annoying sometimes when, like, they're staggered and I just, like, accidentally bump into their stupid little legs. And they're little kicking, barely moving legs, and it's like, 2 masks, you suck. And I'm like, oh, come on, buddy. And it doesn't matter. But, my disposition towards the game is much as it was in the first one, which is, I'm willing to tolerate anything in a boss fight, but I get pretty annoyed if the platforming or the trash mobs are bothering me once I die the first time. But, no, I'm pleased with the difficulty. I will say that I'm worried about whatever the White Palace is going to be, because they've been making me do a lot more platforming than normal. Which means whenever they really turn it up a notch, they're really going to make me work. Okay. Alright. Easy. We're just gonna need to do this repeatedly. There we go. But the only boss that, like, I found Savage Beastfly a little annoying, just because the hitbox was just a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be, basically. So you really enjoy how Team Charlie really makes you explore Hornet's entire moveset. Yeah, just me finding the Wanderer's Crest Hour 3 and doing it for the rest of the game. But it's so much more creative with how you need to think about movement. I mean, not that Hollow Knight wasn't very creative in its own right. It was. But basically every area from the start, like, it's so, like, illuminated with the possibilities that the mechanics offer. It's really, really nice. Because you can take something that could have been sort of direct and then, you know, it could be a slog to climb up, but hey, we found a thing with bells. Well, that is exciting. Bellhart finally, maybe. The only platform is section one in Hana's the White Palace. Exactly. So like this, there's tons more platforming, but it's like I like it the whole time because the game is that way the whole time. Hollow Knight the White Palace felt out of proportion and out of place. Like, the Radiance fight didn't. The Radiance fight felt totally, like, every fight in Hollow Knight felt logical and good. Just that one zone, I was like, what's even going on here? But basically, no matter what this game throws at me in terms of difficulty or challenges in zone design, or like, you're already prepared for it because it's built upon itself the whole way. But enough of me talking. We must go to Bellhart. I wanted to do this forever ago, because I found Bellhart so early, like so long ago. We hadn't even been to the far fields whenever I had found Bellhart. And I was like, I'm gonna save him, but I couldn't, you know. But maybe. Haha! Oh no! The steel chair. I said maybe. First thing that happens. Oh, hello, flea guy. You are free. You are free to fly. I thought that was a little greedy. Oh, there are spikes down there. Spikes that are made out of bells. Oh, wow. That guy really bamboozled me. What? I thought I had one more mess than that. It's okay. We'll go right back. It doesn't take very long to get there, right? Ish. Right. At least we found this fast travel point. Otherwise, it would have taken very long indeed. But I mean, that's my biggest problem, of course. It's like, I'm like a talking dog. I'm very impetuous. You know, but people forgive it in Scrappy-Doo, but whenever I'm doing it, they're like, man, can't you just pay attention? I mean, I can't. All I can do is be aggressive. Be aggressive. Say the runbacks are hard on you too, yes. At least it's not just me. Because I'm just like, just let me get back to what I was doing, right? Like, I just did this stuff. I already did it. Like, all the fun of doing it was done, but at least it's not that long of one. And really not very much to do along the way, which is fine too. Man, the run back through Hunter's March, that one got under my skin sometimes. Alright, yeah, and you know, we're already right back to where we were. But we can bonk him down on the head and force him to fly downward, giving him a ringing headache. Wow, wow, why did I think I had that paced? The jump off of the wall was much too large for my expectations. I was like, oh, there's already another one. Jeez. Alright, much better. Oh yeah, I'm like, wall climbing mandatory. This poor fallen soul. Well, I'm just gonna take the money that is around, you poor fallen soul. After all, I need it more than you. Ah, why? Ha, get wrecked. There we go. Looks like the sky's gonna fall again. There we go. Haha, a bench. Magnificent. Great. I mean, good. All of these things. You know, they don't want to make it too easy to get there and back, but we'll just connect to a... Oh. Oh, good, good. Well, this will indeed make it much quicker to get here, right? Because now we can just climb up the wall. Yes, the bench sign, marvelous. All right, yeah, so we can skip all of that. Objectively, very fun running through the bell tunnels and then run to the right here. Excellent. Do we want to switch out charms? I mean, I love the Sting Shard trap. Like, that's good stuff. Yeah, and I don't want to do the Barb Bracelet. I take enough damage anyway. Oh, yeah. That's a real clean run back. It'll be easy each time to do quickly. No matter what we face ahead. That's why you're always glad to look for the bench sign that saves us all. And the lever is below. Okay. Spinner, she's got a mask with the... So that's like the six-eyed symbol that we see on... Like the walls, for lack of a better term. She says, oh, they shall join union upon your thread. A gift for your waking. A world strung to serve. Creature, your claws guide those cursed threads, but you are not their source. What role do you play in this vile affliction? She's like, "Kay? Oh, she is here, the rare birthling, precious child of worm and weaver. Spawn of those who dared to flee, she has found her way home at last. How fine her shell in silk and claw for you, mother. Let me claim her all for you. Spider?" Along came a spider. All right, the widow. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Indeed, time for the fun part. Let us go then, you and I. Party! Okay, not like that. Is it the scuttling thing each time? Oh, and then an air move, and then the scuttle. And now that will be before the bells. Yep, there we go. And then a big one, and a scuttle, and then, yep. Ain't got nothing on me. A little scuttling. And then there's that move. You too predictable, girl. Get wrecked. Boom. Is that it? Nope. Okay. I feel like I was talking trash too early. It felt too clean. I realized that the music hadn't gotten intense enough yet. Alright, phase 2. The Vanity. Haha, yeah! 3 parries on a hit. Oh man. Well, it protected me from the hit, but I lost the silk and didn't heal. Oh no! Nope, nope, nope. Bad. Alright, so. Maybe this time. Just gotta not get so greedy. It's not too tricky, it's just when the diagonal ones are coming in, I gotta just not try to take a hit. That triple parry was nice, because that move does a bunch to you when it hits. But alright, let's go. Now that we've seen the fight, whoops. No, not already. Careless. So careless. There we go. Just gotta heal when she's doing a scuttle. Totally safe then. Except for the bells flying through the air. Oh, come on. Right into it. Not again. Not again. Good, good. Clean. A good heal. Alright, phase 3. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we got her. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Stab, 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 stab. Unless there's a phase 3, I'm expecting my reward. Yeah. Third try? Third try. Not bad at all, really. First try to sort of get what's going on. Second try to learn that there's a second phase. And then third try to string it all together. Was that fourth? Anyway, a good fight. You gotta figuring out when you can heal, right? Because when she's doing that scuttle move on the bottom, you're totally safe in the air for a discernible amount of time. And there are no new things. So, yeah. I mean, a really cool fight. A really cool fight. Very awesome moveset. Very, very cool indeed. Super engaging, right? That was awesome. That was a cool fight. Good morning, Thomas. Yes. It's afternoon for me. I was playing some Total War earlier today, and things were going awesome. But my computer was acting squirrely, so... I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so there is a wall to the right. It feels so invigorating to beat a boss pretty early, right? You're like, oh yeah, look at me go. Alright, and then look at me fail to do this wall kick. There we go. You know, I didn't even read the description of the thing. It's letting me do it now. Okay. Ooh, now I can... Oh, I'm playing a little... Why do I lean closer to hear it better? Oh, I didn't hit... On my... I don't know why this is the case, but on my headphones, there's a little button in the middle that says 7.1, and if you hit it, then everything sounds good in your headphones. But if you forget to hit it, then you just can't hear lots of stuff. Why do we even have that lever? But anyway. Alright, so we got the needle-in, which is like a mandolin made out of a needle. And now we are chasing after the spiders. So now we're going to be able to, I guess, derive some knowledge from those doors that we've noticed along the way that I bash with the needle whenever we come up to them. We'll be able to play them a little tune. A song of silk. Dare I? Dare I? We're gonna sprint after them. What is this? The DVD strategy hang in the corner like the dude. Okay. So that's like the Citadel symbol in gold, but now we're seeing the living form of it. And its destruction? For her light, eternal, our song sustains. Okay. And the bell is free. Ring the bell! Yeah. A flashback. Well, you know, like, and then the Hollow Knight cosmology, generally, like, I know my immediate association of the sun, like it should be for everyone, like, the sun is the radiance, right? You know, like, it's not literally, but that's like the symbolic nature of it. So, there, whether or not it's the same one, unlikely, right? But did I fight somebody in Deep Docks? I fought a boss down there. One boss down there. But there's a door with a simple key, and I don't have a key for it. I used my key over this way, because I went all backwards. But yes, I fought somebody called Lace in the Deep Docks. Yep. Oh, it's a little elevator. And that means, perhaps, we're gonna meet some new adorable non-playable characters? Hooray! Bellhart! The happy town. This bench, I was like, does it not work anymore? It should work. Alright, there we go. Marvelous. Pavo says, welcome, welcome, weary pilgrim. Though glorious Bellhart may be past its finest shine, it still remains the last friendly stop before the citadel. It is the task of I, fair Pavo, to extend the warmest of welcome to those passing devout, such as your good self. Your town seems returned to healthy form, good bug. I had some concern that, upon cutting you free, I'd find only husks. Yes, well, most of our residents not fare so well. Still, it's no good to dwell on dark things. We shall build and grow and welcome, as is any good bellbug's task. What do you remember your time cut upon the thread, Pavo? Oh, it is difficult. Upsetting even to think. Strange, sad memories, not my own, and my own thoughts smothered amidst the tangle. If one could choose to connect themselves to something grander, that curse may seem a wonder. For myself, it now seems a horror. So for memory, so Lace, you fight like here, I think. Like, she's on the way out. I think. Because I get into Deep Docks through, like, this area, like, right here. You just sort of, there's, like, a wall there, and you go down. And then you can eventually, there's, like, a thing you can ride here, but you have to activate it from this side, I think. But yeah, you drop down, you get the dash. But, like, I thought, yeah, because there's... Yeah, I thought Lace was right here. Because it can't have been there, because I fought her way after, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. But I thought Lace was, like, right here before you get out. Like, that you stop and have to do a little fight. Oh, maybe it's right there. I don't know. That's too bad, though. You never want to get soft-locked, but I guess, you know, they included different things for different experiences. Like, would I not be able to get 100% because I didn't get to fight that Moorwing fellow? I don't know. Frey! Greetings, shopkeeper. It seems you've recovered well from your silk affliction. Ah, well, I'm a clever bug. When that strange thread struck down from above, I shut up tight and huddled in my bell home. Might have been a problem for the others about here, but my store was flush with supplies, so no fear I'd go hungry. Your preparedness served you well then, although your store now seems quite bare. Yes, I'll admit, the wait was longer than I'd anticipated, and a bug has to eat. I'll have more to offer you once my courier turns up. No doubt he's been avoiding Bellhart since that curse set its sights on us. Alright, so we can buy a Mary Locket. Oh, and now a rosary necklace, so... This will be a better rate of return, right? Because it was just 140 for it. So instead of paying 80 for the 60 rosary. It's the same 20 rosary premium, but it's not going to be 25% anymore. Right now, it's just going to be like 12.5%, little pieces of 8 of it. So that'll be a much more effective way to do that. And they sell the memory lockets. That's good. Wishing wall. All right, and now we have a lot of stuff to do. And we're supposed to find silver bills. I'm gonna do wishes. Oh yeah, I mean we're trying to just like go slow through it, you know, do all the stuff. I'm not like trying to reach the end immediately. So, speak to Kriege. We're already on the Roach Guts thing. Then there's the Shellwood, and that's good because we got more Shellwood stuff. And then Silver Bells, we'll just need to go around. Alright. Excellent. And then, of course, there's also the whole needle thing. The Holy Weaver talent. And they appear to be the 3, you know, surrounding technique things there, so maybe that's like most of what we'll get, but of course we don't even know what that is. No, those are the spools. We just don't have any at the moment. Yeah, well, Thomas, I'm not there yet, I don't think. But, yeah, I think it was, like, first or second try whenever I beat her. She's a lot easier with the Wanderer's Crest than not, because she doesn't really have any, you know, pogo juggling defenses. Alright, so we want to get more stuff for the shop. So we're gonna go to Shellwood. Yep. Now it's time to go to Shellwood. But no, we should try to meet some more bugs. Oh, we have to go around. So there's like an apothecary. Hello! Relic Seeker Scrounge. What? Who is it? What have you got? What do you want? I'm just a traveler. One hoping you were not so badly affected by this cursed snare set upon this town. Pah, what binds them outside means nothing to me. None of them have my keen sense. My respect for the past. You seem able, though. Sneaky, too. Find any old stuff, anything with a history to it, bring it here. I'll take it. So this is a person who will buy my stuff for money. What's this? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me. We're not gonna do that, are we? I mean, might as well. Oh, yeah, they barely pay at all for it. But they are bits of knowledge. Alright, so my dear companions, all are gone now, devoured, scorched, fallen to exhaustion or worse, seduced by the haunting. This one is tried. I hear in these damp dark and join these poor souls, trapped to stumble, aimless and empty, until their limbs fall to dust. Weaver, heal my sons, their fearful hearts, their limbs that shake at the climb to come. We pray, gift but a glimmer of your strength, that when we stand before your divinity, you sea bugs shed free of fear. A very Warhammer prayer. Full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. Claim the Weaver in half part, last of their line, sent strong with silk. Resistance anticipated. Quell with rune cage. Okay, so this is a decree specifically about me. the full chamber, so they're representing themselves as, that's like who's giving the order, right? To everyone in the kingdom, get me, the last of the line, put me in a rune cage. Alright, so we just sold off the only proof that we were carrying. Pinmaster Pliny, by Claw, are you then our savior in the shell, standing so calm and cool on the entrance to Pliny's bell home? What clue, sir, tells you my part in your town's liberation? Why, your blade, fierce warrior. Any fine pinmaster would detect the sign of deadly work upon that needle's edge. 'Twas a vile curse that struck here. No simple bug, nor basic pin could have granted our release. No! That blade, though, so expertly clutched in claw, that could wellly have met the task. It was you cut us free, yes? I'll grant you sharp sight, pinmaster, and your saving is fortuitous. This blade that restored your town would now benefit from your service. Well, yes. I have a busy backlog of pins to tend, but your gracious heroism decrees that unique weapon receives my care this very moment. What say I take a look? Sharpie needle? Yes. Huzzah! Oh, and we get a wonderful little cutscene. Bon va! It is done, brave warrior. By my expert claw, your strange blade has received some fast sharp shine. It shall cut cleaner than ever before. Your efforts provide great aid, Pinmaster. You have my thanks. Alright, we got a lot of quests to do. Let's go over to Shellwood, because this whole courier thing is the more important of considerations. Whoops. I think that's all the Bell homes, because this was just like, yeah. Well, there we go. Whoops, not there. Wait, how did you even go? Oh, right, it's through the wall. I remember. Oh no! Oh, the humanity! No! I'm so bad. Terrible. Alright. Later, Coolio. Like, why do I keep on trying to do that? Is it because I'm impatient? Yes. And of course, those bells, I'll never get those bells. Oh my goodness. Oh, the bells are not drops. Got it. I sure thought they were. Oh, Thomas, there's no way of knowing what I'll want to do in the future. Because we got, like, all these quests to do right now, and I have no idea how long it'll take. After all, we're not making any progress here. And if a fetch quest takes me, like, 45 minutes, I might not want to play this game anymore. So, the Bell Hermit now might have something to say. Like, it was you who cut it down. Why should I deny it? I severed the thread and defeated the creature guiding the curse onto the town. Are you displeased? Displeased. If I breathe, if I live, I'm displeased. Only the dead are satisfied. Huh. You're a slave and a nuisance. Be gone. Okay. Hardly a reward. Not that we expected one from them. Like, you couldn't even see that. Yeah, if you can time the hits on those guys just right, then they'll go down rather than up with the knockback. I guess there in the tunnels above Bellhart also. Let's see if we find any more there. That'll at least give us some variety of action. Alright, so now there's a silver bell by that guy. The body we noticed the time before. But you can't access it really anymore. Wow, I thought we had already had those fall. I guess they keep on... You know, I guess it's just all Bellhart and everything here. Ah. Aha! Oh. Aha, I found some rosaries. Wow. Oh yeah. I do have a stronger needle, don't I? I felt like it used to take longer to kill these guys. It did. Because now it's a 3-hit fight rather than 4. Which is so much faster in a way I can't quantify at all. Ah. This is uninspired quest design from a game that, I mean, I guess it's got like some collectible stuff. I mean, you don't have to do it, it's just, it's very uninspired quest design. I mean, it's fine, it's not like taking forever, but like, who's it for? Like, to encourage, like, were they really, really proud of these tunnels, and they were like, people are not gonna spend enough time in them unless we make them. I mean, it's a cool area, it's got great sound effects, you know. It's wonderful how they use, like, the metallic, you know, color scheme and sounds together to have, like, this landscape of bells. It's very cool, but all we're doing is running over it time and time again. Which is fine, you know? It's fine. At least I'm finding some. Oh, no! Yeah, I've been trying to hit the stuff. Wow! Terrible. Alright, we only have to find one more bell. That's good, you know. This just increases our chances of finding one as soon as we go into the tunnels, right? Fortunately, I just, like, bash random stuff in video games as a matter of course anyway. You know, Zelda trains you in a specific way. So if it looks like I can hit it, I usually hit it in all the zones of this game anyway. Just going through, I'm, like, destroying road signs. I only need one more of them. It's not too many bells to ask for. I dashed right into my enemy. But this is still... No, this is also out of the zone, so that might refresh our bells. We might as well just hit the bench. We're here anyway. That definitely will do it. They thought that they would get me with that 5 times in a row, but I was too clever for them. Huzzah! The 8th bell! What a totally worthwhile endeavor that I feel different about, as opposed to the 1st, 2nd, and 10th bell. I know there aren't 10, but in my mind I've gotten 1,000 of them. We deposit the silver bells. And get a rosary necklace. A tedious quest for a minor reward. Memory charm was 320. And he's like, "You're gonna help me, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, buddy. We're just gonna buy the memory locket right now so that I'm not carrying around all this money. And then get to looking." Ah, we have found some of the bells, and now we can track them. Good. I was like, I'll just walk over this whole thing, and then I ran into a thing that made sense, so that's good. That guy gives you a good upgrade. Yes, I'm excited to see what it is like. Don't tell me. Okay, so... And this courier sure has gone far. Ah, hello! Who's an excitable little dude? Courier Tip. Hello, Tip. Oh, those horrible beastie beasts are gone. Much and many thanks for your mighty warrior. It is a simple thing, small bug. I assume you are Tip, the courier? Afraid the Bellhart traders seem concerned for your safety and for the cargo you carry. She said she needs to learn a little patience. I'm has barely been away, but still, it is lucky for me that you came. My missing courier. Wish granted. Hey, KP. How are you? We've been doing great work today. We did super awesome in Total War. We defeated one of our enemies, and now there's only one other false emperor in China, and we're gonna take care of them one of these days. We did this boss fight. Oh, it was great. Oh, I did so good. It only took like 3 tries. I did so good. Alright. So that's that one, and then the Rite of the Polyp, we still got several more of those to find. And then there's the Guts on Sinner's Road that we'll take care of also. That one won't be too tricky, because we know how to fight those guys. At this point, we just telly up to Shellwood again. Yeah, there's no point in going the longer way. Oh, but that reminds me, we could go to the door. This is my proudest room in the game. I will always love this room the best, because this is the room where I proved that I was a real gamer. KP, you went to the concert? That's awesome! So glad you went. It's cool. So I'm sensing that you had a good time since you said it was good. That's great. I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. And free tickets. I mean, what's better than that? Having a great time and not having to pay for it. Wonderful. Oh right, I can't get up there. I'm not tall enough. Yeah, I don't think I can get there. Maybe if I drink the flea steroids, it would let me do it. I don't know. Well, we're gonna come back to that some other time. No update was also announced. Oh, how fun! The flea brew, the flea juice. The flea steroids. You drink them to run faster, jump higher, be angrier. What? All right. All right, that's different. I thought we killed this dude. Alright, looks like the whole town got slaughtered because I met this guy. Alright, there we go. My beloved town! No! The bench is gone. The poor pilgrims. That stinks. I liked it. I liked being able to come down here. Did I even buy... I didn't even buy the charm from the dude. I didn't even... Oh well. Alright, we got a quest for the halfway home thing, and then one for, Man, I should have bought that charm. I kept thinking, like, I didn't want it, and I could get it later, and now the dude's not there anymore. Gah. Oh, I could have heard what the soul was saying. I see. Yeah, Yeah, I guess I just didn't think about it. It's too new of an ability. Ritual calls you all together, pilgrim. Our brother, this poor wretch of mine, has walked without taking a step. We gather here to sing him farewell, and to mourn our great loss. For those pilgrims, we ember sits high and never waver from our path. Lost for other sinners, will stop hard trembling them in place. Sing, brothers and sisters, sing and drown out this burdensome sorrow. Sing out the name of this poor pilgrim, whose journey had nary begun. Who here knows the name of this little pilgrim? Well, though this pilgrim's name has been lost, still we sing. Sing for our brother, who has died a devout death, all his pains and torments left behind, like the dust shrugged from a traveler's shawl. Farewell, little pilgrim. May your shell harden the path for others to tread. Very solemn. Oh. He says, Hunter, I'm thinking it was you that cleared my basement.
That's fine.
On first arrival here, the nesting creatures didn't take kindly to my passing. Oh, they're cranky bugs, all right. They made an awful mess down here with their hatching and breeding. You my many thanks for seeing them off. His last thoughts were sacred path. Yes, open to me. Reveal your secrets. Weavenest Atla. There's one deal box? Yeah, for sure. So there's one right here. And there's one right here. It's that little stripey symbol on the map there. And then, yeah, in Deep Docks, there's the one right there where it doesn't look so stripey. And then there's one right there as well that we found so far. And I don't remember running into any on the upper paths. But we can't even get to this one here. Time to turn on this cocoon. Alright, now that the lights are on, a rune depicting the Weavenest. Take the map? Yes. Alright. Cool. That one's not a spider door? Ah. Heyo. There's like a thing there and there. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end? I am Hornet Prisoner, only a traveler, and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of the Weaver's past? Were you their enemy? Ava says, no, not their enemy, and their prisoner not through malice. I am Ava, a thing. Difficult to describe, a child of weavers, yet not quite their kin. How strange that description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of weavers, and not. I can detect your weaver strain, yet you are different from them, and from me, a shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my senses would better understand your nature. Alright. You see one's nature, Ava? It is a skill far beyond bugs. One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul. You speak of their crest, that signifier of a bug's essence and their invisible yoke born through a lifetime. Crest, yes, the old weaver term, a simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature. Is it? Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity. Allow insight? Sure. Sweet. Okay, so this evolves the Crest of the Hunter. Okay, so now the one that we start with, the 45-degree angle one, now gets the extra ability, strike them repeatedly to build focus, and then when you're focused, you get deadlier. So more auto attack bonuses there. Cool. Very cool. And it probably will have equipped that to me now. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike a mortal bug's. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Thank you, Eva. If my nature expands as you say, I shall return. Alright, cool. And it took away my stuff, so now I can't see where I am on the map anymore. That's alright, we'll work it out. Well, I can't wait to upgrade the crest that I actually like to use. Alright, it doesn't look like... Yeah, I'm trying to, like, input while we're in flight there. It doesn't look like it's gonna let me do that. Hey Chase, you say Wanderer's Crest is the only chest in the crate. Ah, I wondered about that. Oh, well, you know, we could just climb up. That would work. I wondered about the crits. I guess it's just a random percentage. Oops! Oh no! I've struck the light. They made me nervous by chittering at me. I was like, hi-yah! We're just breaking the lights. What a guy, you know. Oh no! Oh. Alright, if we can get him to roll at us, we can, what, pogo off of him and then try to get that piece over there? You alright, buddy? Alright, he was having a real time. Oh, you just go around. You just go around. Trying to pogo off of him. A rune harp? Oh, a relic. Well, this should actually, yeah. An old Weaver recording instrument strung with silk runes. That could actually get us something cool from that dude in Bellhart. This low her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters. Weave hope anew, that we might break free of this accursed web born of our naive foundation. Await their return. Remember their song. Execute their will. Obey their laws. Watch their halls. Keep their secrets. Remember their song. Await their return. It is so unsettling. Aha! Alright, so we need to, Alright, what was that one called? A Farlid Diver. It has a mask like the masks of the Weavers, right? But an arachnid that nestles within dark holes and cavern roofs. So we've gotten to 76 of the bugs of Farloom now. Ah, that's one way to escape. Oh, wow, it got so much further out than I was anticipating. Chase, you say, how am I enjoying this game so far? Wonderful. I'm loving it. You know, the only thing... No, once I got over my strong feelings about losing my money and figured out a workaround and stuff, which was really only a problem because I went the wrong way, which I knew I was going the wrong way, but that meant I needed, like, much more money for fast travel points and benches, because I was, like, trying to get the ones in Shellwood before the ones, you know, in Farfield. So I'm like, what do you mean you need, you know, 60 or 80 for this thing? That's outrageous, right? And then, you know, it's annoying to die and run back, but those are my only real complaints, is how much I dislike being bad at the game and not being successful. Every boss fight's just been so much fun to do. Yikes. Ooh, boy. Oh, no! Okay. Okay. They drop from the sky. Clean. Yes, no, not a boss fight. Merely me getting a mask shard, but, you know, that is a spoiler. But I would think with an area like this, you'd invariably just, like, kind of want to go, and picking it up would be logical enough. But there we go. And that is the Weavenest Atla. And now we've got all that. We've sent the dude back, so we'll probably go up to Bellhart to see what's in the shop, to see what we might want to pick up, and then get back to Shellwood questing. I got so distracted here by the great tragedy. Oh, we gotta go around. I do kind of wonder, though, if this chapel lady is going to have anything to say when I see her this time. We will definitely sit down before we go. Oh, she's not here anymore. No, it just looks like a place. It's still nice to be able to do this. In Baldur's Gate, I would regularly, like, sit there and play my instrument, just like chilling with my friends. My party members. And the funeral is over. Get your pain, have faith. Sing. Climb the climb. Sing. Oh, the shopkeeper is still here. Was he always on that side of it? Okay, he's still here. I was pretty upset there for a while, because I was like, I didn't get the one thing. I didn't even ever want to equip it, but I wanted to get it. You know what it's like. Alright, to Bellhart. Your shelves are looking better stocked. I see the courier made their way back to you safely. Oh yes, the cheeky little so-and-so came by and dropped his cargo off at last. Poor dear was so shaken by his misadventures, I almost didn't have the heart to dock his earnings. What? All's well now, though. Take a look at the lovely new goods I have available. Okay, so we get a spool fragment or a multi-binder, so this improves healing, maybe just another mask or whatever when we heal. 880 is a lot, but it won't take too long to grind up. That silk shard, though, we've already got the one spool fragment, so that second one will help. We don't need to grind the money, though, as will be, oh. And we need to... I was like, that was like one of the enemy-looking bugs. It's her! Sherma's here! Hooray! Oh, how I've missed Sherma. She is my absolute favorite. She's so adorable. I was worried something had happened to her. With the attack on the town, and I hadn't seen her in a long time. I was worried something had happened to her. But she's still here. Wonderful. Certainly the pilgrim's way is exhausting, but a good rest is a reward unto itself. Now isn't this a wondrous place? Golden bells for weary shells. Ha ha ha. This settlement offers safety now, little pilgrim. Perhaps you should make a home here? You've done well to make it this far, and the roads ahead will only be more dangerous. Oh, dangerous they surely are, but I will gladly tread any path that holds wonders as magnificent as this, Red Maiden. Sherma, stay here. Just stay here. I'll be off soon once I'm good and rested. Beyond the wood lies the final climb, and then at last we shall reach the citadel. Which of us will reach the grand gate first? If it's me, I shall wait for you so we can enter together. She's just the best, huh? Yeah, she's just the best. I better not let anything happen to her. It better not. Stupid bugs. Getting me all emotionally involved. Alright, so we've got to find 3 of these things. There's that little maybe door to the left. And that maybe door upwards. We'll check to the left first and see if we can go up. Well, never mind. We're going to go up. Yeah, the polyps are what we're trying to get. No idea how long it'll go, but maybe it'll work out. Oh, there's a space right there. I see it. Right there, we'll be able to crack through the wall. No? Yes. Oh. It's just a little walk through the wall there. I've probably done it before. Oh yeah, that's the one we did earlier. Alright. Those flowers are petals that fall from the flower. So we just need to get up there and chase that. That'll be like, you know, that'll be the cue, right? Yeah, there it is. Right, and this is the door that opens from this way or something. We'll figure it out. Or not. We need to get this one. That's a new monster for the list. And there's a flea in the wall down here. Yeah, because this is that part that we would have seen from the other way in. So, flea rescued also. Very good indeed. We'll probably go up and check around there. Oh. It's new. She's here now. Oh, mama, look here, Miss Grown-Up. Very fascinating creature here, all dead in bits now, but still good. She takes the shape of the woods for her body, and her hair like bitter leaves. Clever, thinks New. This creature staked its territory here and attacked as I passed through. You should not linger long. Her tribe remains hidden among the branches, disguised and waiting to strike. Oh, so the cutting up was done by you. New gives her warm thanks. Now New can inspect this creature well. All its gooey insides and crunchy shell. New takes time with her creature. She must inspect closely. Thick arms, flaky hair, delicate eyes. New will inspect it all. Aha! And now there's just one more to get. Do they offer up any insights once? No, they do not. Once the binding has been achieved, we'll try to go to this area. I bet we'll find the last one here. We will have gone here in the past, but before we got the quest, right? So... Huh. Well, I don't think it's in here after all. Okay. Classic me. Good. So we'll just check over that way, and then we'll swoop around the right side for it in the event that that is fruitful. Alright, New's already gone. Ah. Ah. There we go. And then that person lives there, right? So we just gotta slide on down. I have brought you the polyp hearts, the precious hearts. Give them. Just as a general note, if you are trying to get a hero to help you, the best words to start a sentence with may not be the precious hearts, give them. For the time of birth, for the right they must bleed. They don't seem like you should give it to them. I'm gonna do it. It's a quest. It's a wish. Polyp hearts gathered all that is needed is given. The right of the polyp. The first right of the polyp, the first right can begin. Right. Bug, cloaked by red, the time of rebirth approaches. The first rite is completed. Prepared for the time of birth. Take the refuse of the rite. Polyp pouch. Oh, cool. Applies venom to equipped tools, so like poisons the things. That sounds very cool indeed. Also is a good word. Yes, good. It's just far away. Because I didn't get a fast travel point at all, right? There might have been one right over here before I died or whatnot, but when we go again, we gotta start here and go all the way back up. So we're gonna do that later. I was gonna do that after I did all the other stuff I can do. Like the quests and whatnot, which, we're getting along the way towards finishing up basically most of them, but there's that door in the far fields we can go to. And there's money to grind here, and then there's like fleas, but we're hardly gonna be... Oh yeah, the fleas are just extra, they're not even one of the wishes now. Left, down to the right, and then far to the right. This was such a good fight. And what a payoff for, like, walking by it and saying out loud, oh, are we gonna fight this guy? And then it's like, nope. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yes, open unto me, the chosen hornet. I will say that, you know, a lot of it comes from her being already characterized as a very fun sort of character in Hollow Knight, but also the fact that she talks like, you know, the character in the Hollow Knight was, you know, he's very blank, right? You know, pure tabula rasa. He's just, you can do what you want with him. But I really like Hornet. You know, she provides you a lot of things to enjoy. And this one's called Cindril. We'll go ahead and put it in the title so it'll spoil the name, but nothing else. People will be like, oh no, I've never even heard of a Weavenest. Light's already turning on. If this one to an interesting section, this is an interesting section. I mean, sure, I don't know where I am, but in another very real sense, I do. Oh. We're just supposed to run over it repeatedly. And that's the key. Ah. Draws upon the wearer's own silk to increase sprinting speed. Interesting. I guess that was all that there was here. Yeah, this is just a little... It's like, this is just a little wall. It wasn't even much of a thing. Maybe that'll give us the distance that we need to make that wormway jump. Well, we could test it pretty quick here. Oh, and now, with the faster speed... I was like, there's gonna be a secret? Because now we get to 5 bars on there. Well, you know, I can't imagine wanting to use that beyond it being very important. Because if you lose your silk, then you can't heal. Or do the other wizardry. Ah. Apparently it hurts twice as bad to fall into there as I remember. Like, how's falling into the environment, even if it's lava? Oh, you know, I've been wearing the magma bell for so long, it probably always did two, and it makes you only take one if you have the magma bell on. That would make sense. Hey, Nicholas. It's a nice country. Oh, no. Well, thank you, thank you. Yes. I do my best. I am indeed having a wonderful day. You know, I don't have to work today. It's the beginning of my weekend, which is 2 whole days long, or, you know, another day and a half. You don't think I can do the interesting section you keep talking about? Might have killed the guy. Maybe. In The Princess Bride, she's like, "You killed my love," and he goes, "It's possible. I kill a lot of people." Which is just an excellently funny thing to say in the face of such an appalling, you know, accusation, which he was not guilty of in the context of the movie. Spoilers. But yeah, this is where the lace fight is. So, it's just in this little section here. Alright, this is the locked door, which is totally useless. 'Cause I don't have a key. This is smelt, dug, and churned by holy light. Was that just the bug telling me their thoughts? Well, there we go. At least we tried. Ah! See, I know the doors are so curious. Yeah, you know, that's the the beauty of a game like this, where essentially every closed door is the promise of an eventual reward, is a door that you don't know how to open, because that's quite a promise, right? That's saying not only is this a thing you will not have seen, but you'll see it in a way that you don't even know you can do yet. Explore the big room? Yeah. You like walk all the way around it. There's an item that you get that lets you not take damage from fire for very long, and there's a lot of like fiery platforms. So it's platforming, but you can't take too much time or you get burned. I forget what was there, like one of those items that the game gives you sometimes, right? You know, a shard or a whatever, a whatnot or a who's it. Ah. What? Shard bundle. Well, this is useless. That's cool. My favorite boss fight thus far. Ooh, that's a good one. I really enjoyed the fourth chorus. I thought it was really smartly put together. The reveal of the boss was super excellent. The environment, the song, how well it captured like the fiery nature of it all. I think that one's probably my favorite. But I liked basically every boss fight, except the Savage Beast fight, which was sort of... I mean, like, it was the same thing over and over, which is fine. They're all the same thing over and over, but that wasn't one that I, like, really had a blast with, just compared to the other ones. It was still, like, a good boss fight. Like, if you handed me that as a demo of a game, I'd be like, wow, I want to play more. What a cool fight, you know? But compared to the normal standard of excellence, I would say that one is the one that lived up the least to my expectations. But I guess it's not really like a mainline one, is it? I don't think so. I mean, you get a crest for it, so it's sort of like a mainline one. Anyway, we're going to... Yeah, and that was the place we can't get any higher on that jump there, so we're just going to hold on to that thought. That's why we got it marked. But want to check what the guys did? Yeah, like I think we are now. Yes, so we can go talk to Creech at the halfway home in Greymoor, and that will take us to Greymoor, and we can see about this other thing that we've been talking about there, while we are in the neighborhood. I didn't in the first game, and I really regretted it. Like, in Hollow Knight, I only played it for the first time like a couple months ago. I beat the Radiance for the first time the day before Silksong came out. So I waited a really long time for this game, is what I'm saying. But there were a couple, like, so I didn't get the Shade Cloak before I'd already beaten the Hollow Knight, and I remember being very annoyed that I didn't mark on my map where those shade walls were at. Because, like, that really... Or, like, where there was, like, a wall I couldn't go through that it looked like you could on the map. And I was like, man, you know, if I just would have put something there, then I would be like, oh, you can't walk through there. So, yeah. So we did that for a couple of things, like, where it was like, okay, my mobility tools didn't work, and that one I left on, you know? Or, like, that one's like, hey, there's a locked door right there. And this is one that just says, hey, there's definitely something here, but we couldn't get at it. So here we go, we remember. And there used to be more, but we've gotten most of them. Like this one here is for an item that I'd need one of the little ore things before we grab. And then, you know, I know that door is there, so we don't need to mark it. But it's very, I think it's useful, you know. If you write it down, you don't have to remember, like Indiana Jones' dad says. I wrote it down in the diary so I wouldn't have to remember. That's not my Sean Connery impression. It's very bad, so I thought I wouldn't do it for you. Barkeep, I have seen your request upon the Bell Town's wish wall. What assistance are you seeking? Ah, perfect. You're the able sort that'll make short work of the task. Short? The problem is those blasted crawls up there. I'm like, I skipped through it. The roof is fast becoming their cozy nest. They've grown so... Yeah, I'm like, I was reading on the replay. Would you simply let me slay them? Your sturdy shell seems more than up to the task. If only it were so simple. Kill the ones above and more just keep coming. It's the warmth of this home, you see. It draws them right in. I'm looking for a long-term solution. A scarecrow! I'll build the biggest there's ever been. So fierce it'll keep those craws away for good. So we need some ragdoll from the crawl bugs themselves. Alright. Guy's supposed to be in deep dock between Hunter's March and Farfield. Mm-hmm. And how many of these do we need? 25! It's a hard knock life. And none of these guys are birdie enough. We need to find the birdie birds. Clean. Yeah, I know they have to fly, but all these things fly. I guess we'll go more to the right. No, not this far. Blah. That guy flies. Truly, there's nothing worse in a video game than getting a fetch quest or a kill quest for a thing that you just killed like 900 of in the past. Like, I've already killed 80 or like enough of those birds, right? Some of them. Enough craws to not need to kill more. At least some of these squat crows. Excepting those, yeah, but they're only pretending to be birds. There aren't birds this small. Like, they're just flapping around a shawl that makes it look like they have, like, bird feather wings. You know, they don't. I think that's even true. Have I tried the harp with the fast travel? I have not. If that lets me pet the dog finally, then I will be very pleased. This is just a wall. Attacking is petting? I refuse to believe that. Or scratching it with a needle? That's how we defeated it in the first place. Oh, that's why we're friends. Now I understand. Well, that's not so bad. Is there a bench anywhere close to here? No, it's pretty far away. Haha, got him! Clean. Give it to me. Ah! Ah. So you know, you can miss one and then two, and then before you know it, you're all the way back at the bottom again. Alright, how many more do I need? Just one? Well, we can start heading back then. That's alright. Oh. Give it to me. A frayed rosary string. Sure. We need some money to contribute to Bellhart's anyway. I mean, like I said, like I always have, like, I've got like 1,000 strung up, but I hate to use any more than like the tiniest bit of it at a time, right? Because what if I need to buy something? What kind of music am I into? Oh, what a good question. You know how most people say they like a lot of stuff, but they don't really. I like a lot of stuff. Where to start? I don't know. I like Spanish classical guitar. I listen to a bunch of lo-fi hip-hop and regular rap music. My favorite band is called Ockerville River. My other favorite band is called the Mountain Goats. I was like an emo kid in high school. I'm very old. I'm like 39, right? So, like, think before My Chemical Romance. Bands like Alkaline Trio, Bright Eyes, American Football, Cursive, all that kind of stuff. I love metal. My favorite metal band is called Opeth. They're famous, right? But they're like metal famous, so. But my favorite record by them is called Orchid. It's their first one. But I listen to tons of stuff. I like jazz and blues. I really like musical theater, like plays and stuff. So I listen to a bunch of that kind of stuff, and, you know, show tunes and whatnot all the time. I love punk music, and I listen to lots of different punk and folk punk stuff. Yeah, it's easier to ask, like, what I've been listening to that day than like, what kind of music. Like, this is not an exhaustive list. Yes, big fan of music. You know, art, what is there to say? Good stuff. Welcome back, traveler. How'd you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy crawbugs? They're squawking and crowing up there, starting to wear mightily upon my patrons. Give rag pelt? Yes. Here's the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. This should be enough. Once I find a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With a little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when you next pass by. Thank you, kindly traveler. Huzzah! Wish granted. As payment goes, I've got something I think you'd make good use of. A spare crafting kit. Been holding them for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. I know they won't be returning. Oh yeah. Crafting kit expanded. Sharper tools. Alright, so that's one more tool damage amount, which takes us up to whatever the amount is. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how much damage they do. It's got lyrics, orchestra, and video game music. Yeah, and I love video games very much, and always have. So, like, some of my favorite stuff to do is listen to video game music. Like, I'm always listening to, like, the Final Fantasy VI soundtrack, which is my favorite game. I listen to that, like, all the time. Or, like, Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross. Those are, like, my 3 favorites of the 90s. But, yeah, lots and lots of video game music also. I'll frequently listen to, like, the Celeste soundtrack when I'm, like, cleaning up around the house or something. Workable, like Sabbath, yes, very nice. But yeah, and then like all the typical stuff. So, you know, the Pink Floyds of the world and Led Zeppelin, I love all that too. You know, I have like sort of an encyclopedic knowledge of Bob Dylan. I like a ton of music. I didn't even talk about Radiohead. I didn't even talk about Modest Mouse. I didn't even talk about the Smiths. Like, I didn't even mention, like, most of my favorite bands, and I've talked about a lot of stuff. But anyway, yeah. The soundtrack from a game, I didn't play it, but it was highly regarded. I got it on my wish list. It's called The Lies of P. It's not like obscure, you've probably heard of it, but it had a brilliant soundtrack. I'm in this Discord with some of my friends and acquaintances, and we've got an art and appreciation, thing where we could put songs in or whatever, and somebody linked one of those, and I listened to it. I was like, wow, and I listened to like the full soundtrack. I'm like, this is extraordinary. This is just like really good work. But video games are the art form in modern society that I identify with most. Like, I love literature and poetry and so on. Like, that's very important to me. But I care much less about, like, a book that somebody wrote today. Like, that doesn't intrinsically interest me. Like, I love Russian novels from the 1800s. That's my jam. I like reading Hamlet over and over again. I've read Dostoevsky just so much, and so like I'm very much like stuck in the past when it comes to literature in a lot of ways. Like, my idea of liking someone new is how much I love Jorge Luis Borges, who died in 1986. So you're excited for the Radiohead Madrid? Well, if you get to go to that, then I am very jealous. I love Radiohead. My favorite Radiohead album is, The Bends, probably, but OK Computer's a really good choice also. And so's Kid A. And really, Hail to the Thief is probably a good choice too. I would say one of those four is the correct choice. My favorite song by Radiohead is probably Fake Plastic Trees, but I usually lie to people and say that it's Paranoid Android because it's not as, like, insightful about my state of mind. I could have been playing. I was like, you distracted me. I love music. But I'm not like a musician. I played percussion throughout school, so through like junior high and high school. So I did percussion for 6 years. 6? Five years. But I'm not like a musician. I am a guitar owner, but whenever I had my hand problems, I like basically put it down and haven't picked it back up. But all right, Sinner's Road. No, we've got way too much money. We need to go to Bellhart and contributor it. We'll just run. Yeah, that'll be plenty fast. Your GPU died on the release date. Oh man, that's too bad. That's rough. Yeah, the rain has relative velocity. I noticed that the other day. It's wonderful. You hang in the air and it hangs with you. The layering of the backgrounds, like just the general ambience, because Greymoor is like, it's really wonderfully done. A lot of the enemies are pretty annoying, but it's just lovely, right? It nails it because it's got all of this just like unfathomably vast machinery going behind you. You know, these sort of water wheels and windmills. This architecture of a world just so long departed. It really nails it. What was I doing? Going to Bellhart. Contributing money. Not as annoying as Cinder's Road. Oh no, I mean for sure. But I mean this is a much earlier part of the game than that. You're gonna be going, dude, that's so awesome. I've never been to a show. I don't I don't think they really play in my country anymore. I mean, they never toured in America tons, and I live in a very minor southern state called Arkansas, where everybody talks exactly like me. but Radiohead would never come within 500 miles of me, probably at any point in my life. No, I mean, like, I've lived in New York before, briefly, so... Not like ever, but not while I was around. I don't think they've ever been any kind of semi-close to where I was. Karaoke stream win. If you watch the first Fallout New Vegas, I sing a little bit of Blue Moon because it was like the copyright thing, so I narrated the whole intro video. And at the end, of New Vegas, I think I sang a couple bars of Big Iron. A strange fleet joiner troop, all are welcome, but something about this one sets my fur to raise. This carriage offers a steaming service, but the charge in rosaries is stiff, especially for us fleas who carry few. For the companionship we provide and the safety of our numbers, surely some discount is deserved. And this is the guy that we rescued. And he says he has a secret. Yeah. I figured after it, I'm like, geez, man, okay. I thought we were getting along. I see you're able to unite safely with this caravan. Oh yes, all thanks to you, dear sweet you. The flea master, that old boar, tells me to call you Miss Hornet, but such a prickly name ill befits such a delicate beauty. Shall I call you something prettier, like Nectar Sweet, my dear? Gross. That's fine. You shall not. Address me by my name or not at all. I love that. I've said that, a variation of that to people before. Not because they were calling me Nectar Sweet. Gradak, of course. Now I shall let you in on my little secret. My carriage doubles as a soothing spa, you see. It's most ingenious. The water inside is piping hot and purer than a psalm. I'll let you soak inside for a modest fee. Enter spa for 10 rosaries. We'll see what it does. Oh, like, it'll let you get your silk replenished. Ah. Oh, it's actually, like, pretty fine for that, I guess, you know, like, if you cared. Do I not have my compass on? Oh, we're inside of a building. Glorious feeling and very, very safe. Oh, he's singing along. Oh, how adorable. That's how we're supposed to pet him. I just don't believe that hitting him is a pet, but if the developer says it is, that makes it true. If you guys are lying to me. Oh, he's such a beautiful singer. Alright, so restoring Bellhart does what? Miss-saving! That's better than Hornet. Thanks again for you and your big blade. I'm Ziz, made it back, and Grumby Grub got her good. She seemed happy even. I won't be traveling out for a while, methinks too many beasties. All about they's are. Even those pilgrims all now getting angry, a bit like old Grub. This town remains safe for the moment. Tip, you're a smart bug to stay within its walls. And we have the relic harp. Yes. And it says, hide her deep, the despised child, our shame shown in shell of iron. She is a wish cast vain, divinity mimicked, in form too frail. I see. I see. You can call him by playing the harp instead. Oh, how fun! We need to get an oil for the pinmasters. And we need to... Ah, yes. This will be a wish to get the oil from the Citadel. I will find the oil, Pinmaster. My needless much use in this cruel kingdom, and I expect many more battles are due. I will value your further skills upon my blade. It's a dangerous wish you accept this poor Pinmaster. I really hope this once professional desire does not cost you your life. Boom! And the spool lengthens again, which is very excellent, right? Being able to do an ability and then still be able to access the power, very good. So we restored Bellhart, but what did that do? So we wait in here. Oh. One of those things. Why? At least they give me a satisfying end to it. You can stay down there, buddy. Outrageous. It is very satisfying. If the game lets you physically attack someone with a sword after they behave in that manner, I guess that's fine. It just reminds me of very unnecessary moments in Persona games. Alright, we are frozen. We are back. Maybe if we reset and load back in, the town restoration will have something going on. Pond catcher Reed. You seem hard at work, good bug. Are you a hunter of a sort? Of a simple sort. I am a pond catcher around these parts. The last remaining, in fact. As few Bellharters are badly needing for fresh food, so my lone shell is carrying quite the responsibility. At least Shellwood Pond's still full of good meat, especially if you aim with the long pins as good as mine. Alright, well, it sure is restored all right. Anyway, we're about to take a little break. I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna sit around and eat ramen and do what you see here for probably like 30 minutes. And grind up that 880 coins we need so that we don't have to break our rosaries. Some off-camera rosary collecting. But anyway, this is how to make money. It's 10 at a time. You can't die. Mindless as it is. Even if you did die because you were just totally, like, ignoring everything, the bench is right there. It's not super fast money. It's fast enough. And then before you know it, you have 800. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I'm going to take a little break. We probably won't play any more Silksong today. It's possible we will. It's still early in the day. I'm not really sure what I'm going to play tonight yet. Because I've already played, you know, like 4 hours of Total War this morning. But might play more of that. Might play Total War Warhammer. Might play, you know, Minecraft or Terraria. Might try Celeste again. I really don't know. Really don't know. But this was an awesome session. We got to fight some sweet bosses. That Widow fight was cool. I'm so proud of myself for doing it so quick. I mean, it wasn't the first attempt, but third is still pretty good, I think. I think third is still pretty good. So I'm proud of myself. It was a good fight. Very, very engaging. A lot of fun. And we got like such cool unlocks recently. You know, we're really fleshing out everything, getting some cool abilities, whether or not we use them. You know, we got our Venom tools. Yeah, let's put that on. That's right. So now we have Venom tools. If I run into a guy carrying a cage in deep docks, don't kill him. Heard that. But yes, thank you all for being here. I sure had a great time, and I hope you did too. You know, I stream basically every day of the week, but it's my day off today and tomorrow, so I'll be around more often than normal there. But thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Nicholas. Later, Sam. Coolio, I think you're already away. Chase, if you're still around. Appreciate you. KP, if you're still around later on. Bye, Liam. Bye, Poison. Thanks, everybody. You really make this. I mean, it's already a lot of fun for me to play, but it's always fun to be able to share, you know, the game and my gameplay with others. You know, to share, in the triumphs of beating a boss and the despair of falling onto spikes that you didn't know you were going to fall onto. All of that. Just a really good time. I continue to have the most fun with this game. It's really wonderful. I wish I had time to 100% Hollow Knight, but we did get to like 85. I'll probably go back and play Hollow Knight someday. I didn't exhaust all the stuff. Anyway, it's 5:40 in the afternoon for us here. But good night to you, Thomas. I know you're on the other side of the planet from me here, so... Anyway, see you guys later on, and if not later on today, then perhaps in another stream or video, and hope you have a good one. Later, guys.